Welcome back, readers and writers, where the quality of writing device must always be better than the quality of the video. Today, we're exploring a core craft question. How do you balance less description with a brisk, driving action so your story feels both immersive and propulsive? By the end, you'll have practical guidelines that you can apply to your own scenes, from quiet interiors to high-stakes chase sequences. Let's dive in. Description and action are not opposites, but partners in storytelling. Description paints the world and mood. Action moves the plot forward and keeps readers turning pages. The key is to weave them together so each enhances the other rather than competing for attention. Principle 1. Pairing description with movement. Instead of pausing a narrative to dump a long room description, describe the room through the protagonist's movements and choices. For example, she stepped over a coffee mug, the ceramic cool against her skin, and the camera's glow crawled across the wallpaper as the elevator doors hissed open. Practical takeaway. Embedded sensory details and actions. If a character touches something, note texture, temperature, or weight in the moment, rather than as an isolated aside. Principle number 2. Use description to heighten tension before an action. Brief, focused description can raise anticipation and set stakes just before a pivotal action. The hallway was littered with unfinished conversations and flickering lights. Her breath whispered in the quiet, a single misstep away from everything changing. Practical takeaway. Use short, vivid descriptions to cue readers to emotion at risk, then cut to the action. Principle 3. Vary pacing with alternating blocks. Mix sequences. A brisk action beat followed by a brief descriptive beat, then another action beat. Action. He slammed the door and sprinted. Brief description. Dust motes swam in the mayfly blue sunlight, and his heartbeat rattled in his chest. Next action. A window exploded outward as he ducked behind the sofa. Practical takeaway. Pacing is a tool you control. Short, high-energy lines for action. Occasional, precise descriptions to reset mood and stakes. Principle 4. Show, don't tell, within the action. In action scenes, showing through concrete specifies is more immersive than abstract narration. Instead of, he was scared, try, his hands trembled, and the metal door's cold bite pressed into his wrist as he fumbled for the latch. Practical takeaway. Grounding the reader in concrete sensory details during action makes the moment feel immediate. Principle 5. Know when to tell and when to show. Show during dynamic moments. Tell when a quick recap or transition is more efficient. Example of tell. He had always known this would happen. Then, resume with show in the next scene. The practical takeaway is, use telling selectively to maintain momentum without sacrificing clarity. Practical routines. Build a scene skeleton before drafting. Note the core action, the emotional beat, and 2 or 3 descriptive details tied to the scene's physical space. During revision, cut description that doesn't serve action or mood. Trim paragraph length by around 20 or 30% in fast sequences. Use a checklist. Does this sentence add sensory detail, advance the plot, or deepen character? If not, consider removing or reworking it. Common pitfalls and fixes. Pitfall, description overload slows the pace. Fix it. Compress sensory detail into a single, vivid image that is tied to the action. Pitfall. Action feels mechanical without atmosphere. Fix. Insert a tactical cue or sensory reaction connected to the setting or the character. Pitfall. Too much interior monologue during suspense. Fix. Externalize internal stakes through choices and observable reactions rather than long thoughts. Mini workshop prompt. Take a short scene idea you're working on. Write 2 versions. Version A, or 1, a descriptive heavy with a slower pace. Version 2, or B, action forward with interleveled tight descriptions. Then I want you to compare which version is more vivid and why. Use the feedback to guide your next draft. Balancing description and action is not about choosing one over the other, but choreography, their dance. Practice with short scenes, then scale up to longer chapters. If you found these tips helpful, try applying them to your next scene and share your results in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more writing craft insights. If you wish to read any of my books, all the links are down in the comments or in the description of my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. If you have a favorite balance technique or a scene you're currently rewriting, tell me about it in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.